If you want a stylish solution to protect your 2020 or newer JT Gladiator's hood, excluding the Mojave models, this premium bolt-on look hood deflector in texture black will be a great addition to your build. Now, if you've started to notice little imperfections in the paint right at the front of your hood, it's very normal and it's probably caused by excessive kick-up on the street or the trail. Now, this is going to be a great solution to covering them up or keeping the paint up front and even towards the rear of the hood in great condition. Now, this is also going to add more of that militant style or heavy-duty appearance to the front compared to the more traditional or simple styles if you're looking for some extra flair for the front end of your JT. Now, this is going to feature a pretty flush fit to the hood as far as the underside is concerned, with a wide design that spans the entire width of the hood, and we'll have detailed cutouts on either side for the hood latches. And something that I do like is that the hood latch is going to sit on top and use this as an attachment point, which adds an elevated and very clean appearance in my opinion. Now, what makes this guard stand apart from the rest is really the design with the bolted on and riveted feel, and the construction, which is going to match with any other mods like lighting, wheels, or fenders that have that bolt-on style appearance, in addition to the textured appearance, considering that this is more of that OE style texture. Now, in addition to that protective aspect for the front of the hood, the deflector itself is just going to be all around a great option if you want a pop of contrast for the front of the Jeep to break up any bright colors and match with other blacked out detailing that you already have on the JT. Now, this is made of a tough and high quality ABS plastic material with an acrylic upper layer, so it's durable and resilient, allowing it to take hits and hold up for a long period of time. Now, the guard is also matte black, which will match with any other textured OE accessories, and will have a UV resistant finish, keeping it looking new for years to come. Now, the hardware on top is going to be made of a stainless material and will be resistant to weathering or corrosion over time, so those are going to keep their bright and polished appearance for years to come as well. This will also come with heavy-duty auto-grade 3M tape for the back portion of the deflector, as well as these attachment points that are going to go underneath the hood and give it that bolt-on appearance. Those bolts are going to go right through and attach, which is great because it's going to give that bolted look without having any permanent modification. Now, this will cost you about $150, which is right on par compared to other options. Now, putting it up against other choices, again, I really like the fact that this takes a non-traditionally styled approach when it comes to the design, which will add or create that heavy-duty appearance that you have or want, while also being incredibly functional. Now, I think if you want more than the average hood deflector in the design and the quality, then this is going to be a great choice. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking about 30 minutes to get the job done. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their JT and is going to walk you through what the process looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
I have, a standard tool set here. We have millimeter sockets, inch sockets. I picked up some alcohol. This will come in handy for cleaning the Jeep. And then if you have like a microfiber cloth, that'd be awesome too. How's it going, fellow Jeepers? Here we are today with the 2023 Jeep Gladiator. I'm going to be doing an install job from Extreme Terrain. I purchased the bolt-on look hood deflector. So the first step that you're going to want to do is you're going to wipe down your Jeep. You want to have a clean Jeep. Obviously, with Jeepers, we tend to get ours a little muddy. Mine is no different. I'm just applying some alcohol here to a microfiber cloth that I have, and I'm going to wipe all of the area that I plan to install this deflector. Just make sure there's no oils, no bugs, dirt or grime. I'm going to get in there, make sure it's all nice and clean. You're also going to want to make sure that you do this on a hot day. It's just going to help with the overall installation. It helps with the adhesive and obviously the evaporation of the alcohol. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the installation process of the bump-ons. There are specific measurement instructions, and it explains in here where exactly you're going to place these bump-ons on your hood. Starting off, you want to go ahead and make sure everything is measured appropriately, starting with your center line. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You can use this as a guide for your center line. We want to go 10 millimeters back for the first one. So we'll start here at the edge of our hood. And when it's lined up, we'll go ahead and we'll peel the back of these bump-ons off. There you can see the adhesive. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it right there. Give it a good push. And then all the other additional bump-ons are gonna go off of this center line. So the next one out, we're gonna go 25. 25 and stick. Give it another push. And the last one, we're gonna go 50 from the center line. And this one is a little bit different because it's gonna be 12 and a half back from the front. We're gonna go ahead 12 and a half. And stick it right there and give it a little push. Now we just have to do the same thing on the other side. Again, we're starting off on the center line. We're going 25 back. And again, from the center line, we're gonna go 50. And then 12 and a half back. And we're gonna give it a little push. Okay, so next in the installation process, we're gonna go ahead and grab our ratchet, 10mm socket, go ahead and throw that together. Then we're gonna need to pop open our Jeep hood. Go ahead and put the arm down so nobody gets hurt. And then you see these bolts here in the corner? This is what we're gonna be undoing. Just go ahead and knock them loose and then you can pretty much just finish it up by hand. Just be careful not to drop the hardware. Once the hardware has been removed, you can remove this little clip and we're gonna save that for later. Put them off to the side here and follow up with the second one. And once the second one's removed, we can start the next part. Okay, so once you get these side pieces off here, we're gonna go ahead and put the prop back up into the hood, close the hood. I'm gonna start off by taking this bolt here, and as you can see, they've provided these washers. The little washers actually have like a second ring there that you can see, and that part is gonna go down, face down through that hole. And then you're going to take these little stickers here, and that's going to go on the underside, and you want to line it up with this screw. And I'm just going to start off by hand tightening these screws into each one of these. That's going to happen for all of these holes moving forward. These are plastic threads. You just want to make sure you don't cross thread or strip them somehow. Should go in nice and easy, just by hand. So then once you have all of those hand tight, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go back to our ratchets, and we're gonna need a T45 socket here. You can see it's T45. Go ahead and throw that on the end. We'll be able to finish tightening these up. Just gonna grip it on the back side here, and on the front, we're gonna go ahead and tighten them. I'm not gonna overdo it just yet, because obviously you wanna leave for a little bit of wiggle room when we actually go to set these. So we're gonna go ahead and make these taut, just tight enough to where there's not like a lot of wiggle room. Gonna try and square them up as well. Again, you don't want to over tighten as they are just plastic threads. Alright, so now that we have each of those tight, I'm going to go ahead and open up our automotive install wipes here. And we're going to make sure that the Jeep hood, where we plan on installing the deflector, again is real nice and clean. Might have got some smudges on it from installing the bump-ons, so just going to wipe it all down again real good. Alright, now we'll let that air dry and get back to it. Okay, so before we go ahead and actually peel off these adhesive strips, I just want to come over to the Jeep, make sure you've given it plenty of time to air dry, and we're going to just kind of do a little test fit. You want to make sure that everything looks like it's going to align properly. It's very important that you check the sides here to make sure that these holes line up with the cutouts. Check that on both sides. Both sides should have a little cutout. You want to make sure they line up. You want to make sure that overall you're happy with how it looks, that there's no adjustments that are necessary. Because once we peel that adhesive backing off and apply it, we're not probably going to be able to make very many adjustments at all. Okay, so now that you're nice and happy with how everything looks, we're going to go ahead and take the adhesive strip backing off here. So as you can see, there are 3 of these little rubber pads. We're just going to go ahead and yank those off. And then there are several squares we have here. Just going to go ahead and peel those off as well. A little tough to get started, but come on. All right, that's the last one. We're gonna flip it around, and I think just kind of try and center it up, and again make sure the holes align on the sides. It's the most important part. Make sure that those align well. we're just gonna press it down. Hold it in place for about 30 seconds. Okay, so now that our 30 seconds are up, we're gonna go ahead and get our clamps back on. Start off taking the clamp and the 2 nuts. Gotta pop the hood again. I'll go ahead and put the safety bar in place. I'm gonna push this right through. And on the underside, we're gonna finger tighten these nuts on the back side. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. We're gonna hand tighten the other side. Then we'll go back to get our socket. Got our 10mm socket and throw on here. And we're just gonna snug these up. Now that that's done, we can lift up our prop bar, snap it into place, close the hood, go ahead and latch it. And there you have it. So as an additional step, if you live in a colder climate where it's just not as hot out as it is here, and you're worried that the adhesive isn't getting sticky enough, you can actually just go ahead and unscrew this deflector here and take a heat gun and just apply a little heat to the sticky areas, and that should help it adhere much better.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this premium bolt-on look hood deflector in texture black, fitting all 2020 and newer JT Gladiators, excluding those Mojave models. And remember, for all things Gladiator, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.